Indian banking system is strong, robust, and it moves on. So are the other banking systems in the world. Read between the lines, it's so simple and easy. Musk is not going to come and say, I'll take over it if it is not having a lot of worth. There's a lot of worth and he's known for making headlines, but nevertheless, a shrewd business person like him is not going to come forward for that, because that means it is still, there is still gold in it. Hello friends, we meet again. Management. Who's a good manager? Who's a good leader? And I'm always grateful and thankful to my professor, decades ago. We had great teachers, and I still remember to this day, and it still applies to this day, what my teacher, my professor, when he taught me management, he said, good managers don't panic. Thank you, Dr. Professor Selvam, Anna University, This was more than 30 years ago. What a statement. Good managers don't panic. Loss comes in, okay, yeah, we will look at it. Profit comes, yeah, we will look at it. The balanced attitude. And with this note, I am not going to play any spoiler to the media hype that is going around the SVB, Silicon Valley Bank news that is just hitting like visual bullets. All over the globe, they say 100,000, layoffs are going to happen. More than N number of startups are going to go out of business. Blah, 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 blah. Friends, yes, there is a news in the last 48 hours. Yes, there's a regional bank, a signature bank that has also gone bust. And more American banks are to follow. They are all talking all those things. So what exactly is happening? This is on one hand. And on the other hand, you find that, I find certain things which says that the rupee is going to take on the dollar. The rupee is going to finish off the dollar. All such, these are thumbnails, click and bait, fine. But let me tell you, I'm not playing a spoiler to all this media news. Friends, nothing big is going to happen. Yes, with due concerns to those who are concerned in the necessary places, in those banks, are going to the units that are going to get closed down, or the shifting that is going to happen. Yes, there's a lot of inconvenience there. There's going to be a lot of pain. I'm sorry for that, but I'm not. This vid is not for them. They have to survive and they have to move on. But this vid is particularly, for all the rest of us who need not panic. A messaging, international banking messaging system. They took them off. They did certain sanctions. It was called as a SWIFT account, SWIF, that account. But that's a different story. But I'm not going into that. The point is, still business continued. Still business continues with the parallel banking system. You have the Nostro accounts, you have the Vostro accounts. Nostro and Vostro, since I mentioned it, let me tell you, these are just Italian terms. It simply means a Nostro account is our bank. It simply means ours. A Vostro means yours. So yours or ours is just the question of, what gets at the mega level, at the chip level trading, what gets, the accounts payable and receivables and the distribution that has to go on. It is no more geopolitics. I won't say it's geopolitics. I'll say it's industry politics, or it is a competition. Now, let me come to one point where I'm saying that. See, the percentage of a bank going bust. That means what has happened in SVB, you should note that currently the latest is that there is a pitch. I don't know how far it is true, but I presume there's a pitch that Elon Musk has said that he is ready to come and take over Silicon Valley Bank. Now, why would he say that? And besides him, there must be others who are also looking at that. Although the bank SVB has now gone under the FDIC, the Federal Depository Insurance Corporation. They are ensuring that the returns will be made. Now, what is this all happening? Why is it happening? See, this all started with just when the pandemic was picking up, and this was somewhere like February, March, when you have what is called as the fractioning reserve bank system. There's a reserve deposit that has to be kept. So that was freed in 2020 March. That got freed. So SVB could go ahead and buy or sell or get into assets so much, and they did that. They funded, they purchased, they have done a lot of that. So the money is not gone anywhere. See friends, you should understand one thing. If all the depositors are going to come to a large bank, be it an Indian bank or a Chinese bank, even the Chinese bank the biggest Chinese bank faced a problem just a few months back. So if all the depositors are going to come and say, give me my money back, it's not possible because the money has gone into investments. It has gone into loans, it has gone into assets. Now you want to liquidate that, and to give that is going to take time, and that is where you need a regulatory body like FDIC who has come forward, which means the read between the lines, it's so simple and easy. Musk is not going to come and say, I'll take over it if it is not having a lot of worth. There's a lot of worth, and he's known for making headlines, but nevertheless, a shrewd business person like him is not going to come forward for that, because that means it is still, there is still gold in it. Silicon Valley Bank. So now this repercussion that is happening, whatever is going on, if you look at it, if you look at the whole banking system, if you look at the whole industrial system, you look at the companies that go out, yes, in a year about 7,000 companies, new companies come in, and only probably 2 to 7% survive more than 2 years. But this is an old stat. Again, if you look at which bank is going out of business or what is happening, if you look at the percentage, comparing, just visualize, I can't give you the numbers, but we can calculate the numbers. If you ask me, put me in the comments, we can calculate and I can give you a ballpark figure. But this is going to be huge. If you look at the whole banking system, the whole banking transaction, keep it on one hand, and if you look at Signature Bank or if you look at Silicon Valley Bank, what is their contribution to the whole thing? Yes, they are a very important spec. Okay, but they don't make the whole banking system, they don't make the whole international. So the whole thing is going on. Trade has started, the hoteliers have come in, tourism is there, aviation has taken, production is going on, and all that is happening. Besides the Ukraine-Russian fight that is going on and other things. See, these things are going to be there. Something or the other will be there, but the system has to move on. So all that I would leave you off with the messages. There's no cause for Indians or Indian business people, for the others who are not directly involved with SVB, there's not much cause to have any worry about. Yes, the Adani story, the Heidenberger, however you pronounce that person, that was a very small company. It just started probably in 2017, but they came out with 5 to 6 reports that went, and one report went targeting the Adani group. I don't know what it is, but like I would say, if you are coming into management, welcome to management, but one message: good managers never panic. They give an iron handshake with a velvet cushion. Good or bad, whatever it is, be strong, think strong, stay still. Now, if you like this video, friends, I want you to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to come out with more videos. You're going to see more of me, and do share this, to tell people, there's nothing much bit of a thing to panic about. Yes, even Sri Lanka has come out, is coming out, Pakistan is coming out. So we will limp back after such a big thing, after 2020 and the pandemic. The whole world, the whole thing came to a standstill. Give it some time. There will be some mishaps like this, but that's okay. So see you see you again with more videos. And till then, make it a great day. Victory is yours. This is Prof VKJ signing off. Bye.